Ready?
Yep.
Now are you ready?
Yeah.
Hello, internets.
And interwebs.
I, of course, am Scott. These are not the dragons you're looking for. Carr. And with me, as always, is...
Robert, if you're going to play with my magic wand, be careful. It shoots pixie dust.
This, of course, is two guys who watch movies. And today, we are two guys talking about movies. And the movie we're talking about today is the 2000 version of Dungeons and Dragons.
Except for one small problem.
Yes.
When I roll the intro in 2 seconds, it's going to say what the show really is. Unscripted and mostly harmless.
Well, of course, as you know, Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves is about to come out in theaters, and we thought what better time than now to look back at the first try, and I do mean try, at a Dungeons and Dragons live-action movie.
Here.
Ooh. And you really could only call it a try because they didn't really succeed, did they?
That was good Kool-Aid. Yeah.
I guess you could call this a movie. Technically, it's a movie. There's people.
It had a plot.
There's a plot. Things happen. You know, it has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Which is more than you can say for some films.
True. There was no Shyamalan twist.
That's true, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Magic user good. Everyone else bad. Abraham Lincoln says,
all people deserve to be free and equal, whether commoner or mage.
Magic users say, Warren Zeus. Plot. Okay, let's get on.
That's basically what we got. So, as always, we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And you can guess which one we're going to have a lot more of. We're going to start off with what little there is of the good.
Ooh. Little goody two shoes, little goody two shoes, little goody two shoes, little goody two shoes.
I will bet you money we have the same good.
I bet we do. How about you are we going to say it together?
Jeremy Irons?
Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons. Yeah, that's it.
I got one extra good.
Oh, the other guy who I forgot his name.
Bruce Payne.
Oh, Kathleen!
Jeremy Irons and Bruce Payne are easily the best part of this movie. Why? Because they are chewing so much scenery, I am surprised they didn't choke.
When they were on screen together.
Oh, even better!
I was telling them it was so hard to watch them because all I can hear in my mind is nom 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 nom.
I would say anyone who actually wants to watch this movie, I feel bad for you, but if you actually want to watch it, just fast forward to their parts.
That's the only good I got, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's kind of a slog to get through when those two are not on the screen. And we're going to get into why right now with the bad.
I agree. Yes.
Maybe if you tell me the bad news in a good way, it won't sound so.
The comic relief, I was going to make him my ugly. But
I was wondering if you're going to.
I was going to.
Yeah.
It's Damon, or not Damon Wayans. It's
one of the Wayans.
It's one of the Wayans, and it's not a bad actor.
No, he's not bad.
I have seen films that he is absolutely hilarious in.
Right.
This
character is nothing but annoying. The problem, in fact, at one point he just stops using words and starts just making noises when he gets annoyed. Just like, oh my god. He's annoying. He's not, and here's the other problem I have.
I thought you said this was going to be easy.
He isn't a good thief in any way, shape, or form. They never show him once being a good thief. I'm sorry, I don't find that entertaining. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that we're supposed to find that entertaining, and I don't. It is one of the main reasons why I don't like it when we go back to the main characters. Because we have to once again deal with snails. be a dramatic scene where you're upset because one of the main characters just got beat up. Like, he really takes a beating.
And it's enjoyable.
And then...
I mean, horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah.
I meant to say horrible.
He really gets the stuffing beat out of him, and then he's killed. And this is supposed to be the dramatic pulling at the heartstrings scene.
No.
And instead, you've got the audience...
something.
You've got the audience applauding.
It pulls something. Because every time he hits that guy, my wrist got larger, and I just hit him again, and then we killed him. I went, yeah! And
It's true.
I needed a cigarette and a towel.
I bet. The other bad I was going to add is the CG in this. I was in the theaters like, really? we couldn't render this better? I'm looking at the dragon. I'm like,
in the beginning of the film?
Yeah, watching the dragon at the beginning of the film, and I'm like, the Pokemon in my game looks more realistic than this.
Well, let's go a clip, and I apologize.
But I mean, I'm being sarcastic. I'm exaggerating, but it's still not good.
You're really not exaggerating.
Only to a point. But I'm just saying that. Wow! And it's not just the dragons, it's all of the CG. I can't remember a single bit of this that I thought was good. Now, you said there was one bit that was good. You liked the CG that they did for Damodar's...
For the monster coming out of his ear.
Damodar's got a monster that he gets magically inserted into his body. Somehow, how always happens in all the D&D.
Every game.
Every game, obviously.
Every single game, something's getting inserted into my ear.
So, at one point, he's actually able to use this creature... I remember me complaining about it and you saying, no, I don't think that was that bad.
I have a deep-rooted fear, and I could not tell you which Star Trek movie it is.
Mm-hmm.
And the nerds are going to get this right away. There's a scene where Chekhov and the captain of his vessel, not Kirk, they're kidnapped by the Wrath by Khan of Star Trek 2. And they have the things inserted in their ears.
I knew exactly what scene. As soon as you said Star Trek.
When the African-American captain drops... and the thing comes out... That broke me as a child.
Right.
So anything to do with ears, to this day, as a grown adult, I'm cringing. Okay. And that might have been why I thought that was cool, is because it did give me that...
Right. You were squirming the whole time.
Yeah, nope.
Didn't bother me at all. I especially liked your reaction to that was, you had to put in the sucking sound?
You literally and you see the crap coming out of her bed. No!
Yeah. Although, to me, it's bad CG and it sounds like a guy sucking milkshake through a straw. But to you...
Oh, God.
Apparently... bit more realistic, so
horrifying.
But otherwise, yeah, the CG in this is absolutely horrible. The other bad I had was some of the costumes. Not most of them were okay or passable, but like the Ranger.
Let's just tell you this.
Why? Why? Although, because. Just
anyway,
why?
Get out of here. But yeah, that one. Oof.
Just wrong. That's just wrong. There's no reason. There was no reason for that.
Anyway, can we do the ugly?
Okay, let's get to the ugly.
Let's get to the ugly.
Here's the ugly.
This one, real ugly.
Can I start with the ugly?
You start with the ugly. I bet you're going to steal my thunder.
I'm probably going to steal your thunder.
I'll bet you money you are.
Yeah. So my ugly... Didn't get anything right about Dungeons and Dragons!
Yep, stole my ugly.
Oh my god! What's the title of the movie?
Dungeons and Dragons. But not really.
It's like, you know what's not in this movie? Anything to do with Dungeons and Dragons. And not to mention the fact that the things that they actually put in the movie that are Dungeons and Dragons related is wrong! It's when we get to the freaking lair where Damodar is at, and they've got guards all over the place, and they got to sneak in. And what do we find? We find beholders.
Ridley, look. Beholders.
Relax, Snails. We'll just sneak around them.
Oh, he was pissed.
Being used
Here we go.
as guard dogs.
There it is.
They're not guard dogs.
Nope, they are not.
Oh my god.
Usually more like mafia bosses.
Yeah, beholders are the big bad. They're usually the thing at the end of the freaking big long quest that you gotta defeat.
Really, I can sneak up on.
You can't sneak up on them because they've got, I think it was 10 eye stalks, each one going a different direction. They can see all around them. And each eye is supposed to be able to cast another spell.
Yep.
Which, by the way, they don't even do.
Nope, no, they get distracted and run away.
They made them guard dogs.
Yeah, no,
Oh my god! Half the spells that they use in this game,
Don't exist.
in this movie, don't exist. They just made
Oh,
up crap.
the one word spell too. Shield. And there's an ice wall. The end of the film. Spoiler alert for a 24-year-old movie that sucked. The end of the movie where the magic users are fighting the Empress. 1 versus 1,000. It is not done with 2 wizards meeting on the battlefield in horrific mage battle. So you don't understand the anger. At the end of this film, when you would expect the spells to be a flying and the sky to be lit up.
Oh yeah, they did that once.
One time.
There's one time
Yep.
that they have all the mages throw a fireball at the same time,
And the
they
dragons
don't hit a damn thing.
When the fire rogue lead actor, horribly cast guy, finally comes up to fight the 2 main baddies, the first fight is nothing but 2 fighters.
Yeah.
There's no magic whatsoever. They have magic swords.
Well, they got magic swords, which we know because they glow. They have glowy.
Oh, they did little lightning things.
They've got little glowy and little lightning because magic swords. In that. You know, like as if they had lightsabers.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Unlike the mage in their party, who can only use spells when she's got a bag
Pixie
of
dust.
bag of glowy dust. Yes.
Yes, pixie dust.
A little black magic.
Without the bag of glowy dust, she can't do spells.
There's only cast 2 spells the whole film. 2.
No, 3.
Portal.
Well, actually, let's count them off.
Okay.
We're going to count off all the spells she did in the entire movie. First,
Stupid sunflower seeds.
she does a spell using a ring to create a rope around the 2 guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Then she does. Oh, she uses the dust to do chain lightning on all the bad guys.
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah,
cause
yeah,
them to go
yeah,
down. Long enough for her to use the dust a second time to create a portal. Another thing that's wrong
Here comes this real ugly.
is the fact
Here it is.
that when you play the game, you play as a group.
But not
You know what happened in this movie?
every time.
They didn't play as a group. You know why? Because they had to keep on separating them.
For reasons.
Oh yeah, and they're not good reasons.
Let's go in.
We were not meant to enter this place. This task they must complete alone.
Why? Who came up with this? When was this decided?
It almost felt to me like the writers didn't know how to do a multi-star movie.
Or they didn't know how to go and write a group.
Right, like,
You know.
we have to focus all of it on the star. The star has to be the star, and everybody else...
But I mean, it's a huge ugly. It is what destroys this movie for anyone who actually likes Dungeons and Dragons. Oh my god. So yeah, even as a movie, it doesn't work that well. It's not, and the only entertaining thing is watching the two villains basically ham it up. So let's give out some coffee cups.
Oh, no. For the next, I don't know if we're going to review all the films.
Uh-huh.
I know we're watching them, but I don't know if we'll review them.
Mm.
I've got very special goblets.
Ooh.
D&D goblets. They're made of metal,
Ooh.
so we can't smash them.
Oh.
But, so we're going to give goblets.
Okay. So how
Not
many,
a fire. Don't get excited.
well, how many goblets? are you
Same
gonna
thing.
give this one?
5 is the best movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, but how many goblets are you going to give this one? I want to hear your
Oh,
math.
1.
I love your math.
There's no math. There's
There's
no
no math?
cute
Oh,
special
wow.
effects.
So this time he's going to have no math and I'm going to have math. This is going to be fun.
Right, you get one half for Jeremy Irons and one half for Bruce Payne, the most awesome name in acting,
Right.
and together that makes 1 cup. That's
okay.
it.
Okay, you got 1 out
Yeah,
of
no
5.
math for this one.
So there you go. 1 goblet for you. I was going to say, if you were judging it off of just the villain performance, I mean, them hamming it up, the entertainment value alone would be 5 out of 5 right
wow.
there. However,
Wow.
you have to consider the fact of how bad this movie is.
Don't worry.
Because as a movie, I mean, this is low. This is real low. And as a Dungeons and Dragons movie, my God, this is a 0 out of 5.
They just went through the window. I mean,
What's that?
the cups. They went out the window.
Exactly. I mean, the goblets hide when we mention this film because
back.
it's that bad of a movie that as a Dungeons and Dragons film, it fails to the point where it's 0 out of 5. So how do you take that 5 out of 5 performance and judge it in a film that's otherwise 0 out of 5? What do you give it overall? You give it 1 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
So in the end, we have to agree on this.
Oh, wow.
I have to. It's a 1 out of 5.
Wow.
Because there's only one redeemable factor of this entire film, which, as far as I'm concerned, gives it 1 goblet.
I don't think that's ever happened.
No, I think it happened once before.
Did it?
We agreed.
We agreed?
Yeah, this is only the second time
Woof.
we've ever agreed. It doesn't happen often. But yeah.
Now,
So
keep in mind with this review, I liked the Mario Brothers movie.
yeah, I was half expecting him to actually possibly enjoy this movie because you have to keep in mind that Robert has your own unique.
And I admit that.
Yeah,
I like weird films. There's
a lot of movies that I do not care for, and a lot of movies that the general public does not care for that he feels are true works of art.
Indeed.
I
This
was
was not
curious.
one of them.
I was curious. So yeah, interestingly enough, we did find a movie that we agree on at the exact level of just how bad it is. But at the very least, we'll be reviewing the new one, Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
Please don't suck!